Okay, so I'm back again, and I've been kind of a little drained here. Lately, I say like that last video that I just did, I was pretty drained. I've been giving myself out a little bit to my people and everything, and I get kind of tired because what I do is I work all night, work at nighttime, and so I go to bed early in the morning. So I'm really tired. And when I'm waking up around at least about 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And I need to tell everybody this so they'll know, what's going on. There are some things that I need to address because I know a lot of people come out, they're regulars, and some people are contemplating on a reading. Some people have been with me for 6 years and deciding on whether or not, to get a reading or whatever. So let me let you know a few things about me so you'll know how I operate. You come through. First of all, I do need to say, come out there if you can and visit me on Facebook if you can get in there. They are allowing me to have one friend per week. Like I say, they think that I am cashing in on some funds and they feel like they're not getting their cut. So, anyway, I'm going to find another solution for this situation because really and truly, you know, the my Facebook timeline is really only for the COVID at this point. You know what? And they may just have a problem with that because I wasn't having no problems until I started talking about this virtual COVID, and then all of a sudden I started getting one person per week, and people emailing me saying I can't even get in. So I may just have to come up with a website for you all to come into. And I may just have to find a way to trash Facebook. Do y'all think I can do something like that? I'm gonna need a miracle to do that, huh? But that's what I'm thinking about because Facebook is not serving my purpose and my needs at this point. So I guess they're saying, what is free, we don't have to. So if I have to, I will start my own website, and my own virtual coven. And anyway, so anybody's welcome to Facebook. But then I have another group called the Empowerment of the Witch or Empowerment for Witches or something like that. David set it up for me, and I just can't remember exactly how it goes and how to say it or whatever. But it's a closed group where you will be screened. You just know anybody supposed to be in there. It's only for inspiring witches, inspiring warlocks, and warlocks. It's a witchcraft group. And if you're not a witch, don't come in there. If you're not a warlock, don't come in there. If you're not a priest or priestess, you're not welcome. Okay, I don't want you in there. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you just like that. And you got to be one of our witches. Okay, I don't accept any old kind of witch. Cause see, I gotta discern whether you friend or foe. Okay. Anyways, I got that part out of the way. Cause you'd be surprised, 90% of the people that are in your group may just be foe. It's just the way it works. You know what I'm saying? They do say keep your enemies closer. And so anyways, um so that last video was supposed to have been about how to steal the energy from your sex partner. Okay. And I'm really putting this right here out there for the women, but men, I know you're gonna do it too. It's okay, but I just know men have been doing it for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Taking women power for the longest. And women, y'all need to know y'all powerful. Y'all need to know this. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised how many women are just going into this situation all naive. And it's just like, I didn't know this. I mean, it's all innate. If you put down the Bible and how it teaches you to be a virtuous woman and put that down, kind of try to forget about what the church taught you and what mama told you. Try to forget about all of that stuff. Be ladylike. Cross your legs and do this and do that. And, to, get them dolls out your head and all of that. Then you can straighten yourself out. So you got to deprogram. You know what I'm saying? Reinvent your thinking. That's what you got to do. You can't care what anybody else thinks. Yeah. Sometimes you got to think ride shotgun mentality. Get your weapons out and start shooting, protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how they got women trained and little girls trained and stuff like that. Men to go out and teach their sons how to get a rifle and fire it or a gun, take them to the gun range, but they don't do that for their daughters. Because you're supposed to be soft and all meek and mild. That's the way you're supposed to be. And so that's why men are just using the woman's power to get his own desires, to get whatever he wants, because little girls they're being given dolls and ironing board sets and easy bake ovens and stuff. That's what she's getting. But I see a trend that's changing right now. There's no longer too much of that. You're starting to see little girls now, they're hooking them with fashion now. So a lot of these females that are growing up now, these teenagers and young women, they're not all that crazy about the male right now. It's all about shopping, and to some extent just whooping ass. Look at the Bad Girls Club. So I see something changing. And I'm not quite sure what's fixing to get ready to happen, but you don't see too many baby dolls and all of that, baby bottles and baby pacifiers. You don't see that. You're seeing like little dolls, they're dressing up with fashion or whatever. Because see, you're training that child with those toys. If I was to ever, 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 ever have, if I ever have grandchildren or whatever, my little girls are not getting dolls. And I'm going to talk to my daughters and my son about that. Okay. You don't put no doll in your child's hand. Okay. Give that little girl, give her a gun. Yes, I said it. Now, this is a Black Magic channel. So now if you're not into that, you need to cut this video off right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just going to tell you just like I think it is. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to watch this. Give her a gun. And give her a pink gun. Okay? Take her to karate classes. Oh, they take them to ballet classes. Okay, it's okay to take them to ballet classes and gymnastic classes. But let them get a karate class too so they can, know how to protect themselves. Let them learn a defense class. You know what I'm saying? Take them to the gun range. Take them to the gun range so they can learn how to shoot and protect themselves, because there's not going to be any males in the household. Not from what I'm seeing. So she needs to know how to defend herself. Okay? That's what you should be doing for your daughters. Give her a remote control car. That's just like my youngest, Kenya. Y'all know she didn't really get dolls because she said she didn't want dolls. What did she get? She got remote control cars. That's what she was into. So, that made a difference. I mean, I can see it in her personality. I can see a difference in Kenya versus Kiara. Okay? Kiara is a very mushy type. Sweet little angel girl or woman. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Kenya just don't play. She don't put no sugar in her coffee. And no cream, no none of that. She just tell it to you like it is. Okay, she give it to you raw. And it made a difference because, something was just totally different about her growing up and playing. She played with her brother's toys. Okay, so what is that telling you? Take the dolls out your daughter's hand. Okay? They need to learn more than just how to shop. Oh, okay. Because that to me, that's what's responsible. Taking your daughters to Sunday school and stuff like that, giving them Easter baskets and them little cute little pink dresses and stuff. That's what's responsible for all of this ignorance amongst women. So now what are we going to do? We're going to talk about what I said, how to steal and rob the energy from your sex partner. Okay? I want to make it very long, okay? But I don't think I'll be able to do that, you know. A lot of the times, and I'm talking to witches right now, we can work and we can get so drained. As you all can see, I'm kind of drained because, like I was going to tell you, how I operate at nighttime, once again, is when I work. A lot of people schedule readings and stuff, and they want to go ahead and do it right then. But what I do, I set up an appointment to do it at nighttime. Why? At nighttime is when the spirits speak to me. That's when I can see better at nighttime in the dark. Okay, I actually sit in a dark room and do my readings because so that I can tune in to your brain. I work by telepathy. That's how my gift is, and I can see all your darkest moments. I always ask, you want a sugarcoat to read, or do you want to read? It's up to you. Now, I've not heard anyone yet say that they want anything sugarcoated. Everybody wants the real deal. If you put your money out, that's what you want. And I'm just gonna tell you like it is. Only had one bad experience with one woman, the body bill, and she just wasn't ready for the real thing. The fact that I was able to discern the dead that was around her, she couldn't deal with it. Okay. And if you watching, yes, you got a lot you gotta clean up in there. Okay. And we all do. But the problem is a lot of people just don't want to admit that they need to do some house cleaning. I can admit it all day long. The problem is when you just don't want to just knuckle down and get your house in order. That's gonna be a problem. It's just like the addict. If you're definitely an addict when you cannot admit that you have a problem. You're on your way to recovery when you can say, I do have a problem and I'm fixing to work on it. So I don't do no sugarcoat now. So y'all just find somebody else who's gonna tell you just what you want to hear. 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna happen. Now you telling me, Mama, do he really love me? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Can you handle it? Be prepared. So you can get when you have to give me time to check my email because it's not like all day long, 24 hours a day. I'm just on Yahoo and my Yahoo mail looking because I'm not. I'm still a human being that have to get up, clean up her house, go to work, do what I gotta do, cook, go out, exercise, swim, all of those things. I do still have a life for real. I still have to go to the store. I don't have, a chauffeur or anything like that, or a butler or a chef, anything like that. So, but if I did, I probably would, be at the email just a little bit more often. But, I just can't stand here or sit here, I'm sorry, 24 hours a day checking my email. Think about that. I'm just going to sit right here on this couch 24 hours and check my email. Reason why I'm saying that because some people just need to know that because some folks, I've had a couple of situations where people have shot the pavement and then got to complain. Come on, y'all, let's be for real. I'm not a robot. Once again, I am a human being. Do I look like a robot? Well, Mama, I sent it and I didn't hear anything from you and I got kind of nervous and everything. And I said, I want to open up every video just telling y'all give me time to check my email. Okay, you may have shot the pavement 12 o'clock midnight. I might be on another reading doing something else and I might not check that until in the morning time. Okay, I'm very drained because I did, oh God, 3 readings in a day is a bit much. A lot of people may think, oh no, why I use mental energy is coming from your physical body, and it's just like running a marathon. Okay? Even my people that I work with that, I do the reading with say that they're drained and they're tired too. Most people who get on the phone with me are very drained. I haven't heard one yet that said, Mama, I wasn't drained. They all are drained. Because I am actually going in there and then I have lots of spirits around me, honey. It takes a lot to power me up. Okay? It really does. Be prepared. Lately, everybody been calling me saying, Mama, after I read it, I heard the tapping on the window. Yes, my spirits do go out and they will tap on your windows or on a wall or some object in your house. It's always two taps. Sometimes you may hear one, and I'm going to show you how it sounds, or you'll hear that. Okay? They do go out. If you get my dolls, yes, they may touch you. Some have just come straight out and shown their appearance. So, if you get these dolls, you're getting the real deal. No, I don't have any. I can do some little small, tiny little dolls for 100, but most of my dolls are well above that. Okay? Like somebody said they wanted to get that Mama Wata doll, that Yama Ya doll. Y'all remember her, the tall one that looks like a mermaid with the blue on and stuff? I want to get that doll so y'all can see her. I'm sure everybody's seen her. I took a picture of her and it scared the bejesus out of me. Hold up, y'all. Got my little throat cover on. I might not be able to get on. Okay. When I saw her eyes, here she is. When I had her eyes on camera, now mind you, that's just a big deep hole. There's nothing in her eyes. So when I snap pictures of her, okay, you can actually see the red in her eyes. Okay. So here's her. She's actually a mermaid. This is Mama Wata. She has all of the things. She's a Yama Ya Mama Wata the same. She has the little, what is this little gem she has on her? It's actually a fish. And what else do you have? She has some quarry shells. She has her coral nails. Oh gosh. And she's not really 100% finished. And she's carrying her herbs around with her. See that? She's very powerful. So, right now, and I have, y'all see my Oshun doll in there. I always say that. And I know for sure that Oshun owns my head. Oshun. Like I say, Yamaya is very powerful. And I really have like a deity doll or a Loa doll. All of them. Papa Legba, I have that one. And I would never ever, well, you all saw one version of him. But the one that I have like that, I've never show it to anyone. Because, Papa is the keeper of the gates. He lets you in to all lords. And if he doesn't let you in, you just can't get in. Okay. So that one right there is dear to me. And I also have Baron Cinnamon. Those I will never show here. Yes, I do have a secret thing that I won't tell anybody. Okay. And yes, I actually go in and meditate to them. Pray to them. That's where I get my powers from. Yes, I do. So when you hearing these taps on your windows, I heard some other people in the coven saying, Mama, we're hearing taps too. So anybody's associated with me in my coven, and I've done phone consult, spell work, you own a doll of mine, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the real thing. Okay? My dolls are all over the world. When I'm dead and gone, no matter how much you don't like it, it's true. They will outlive me. All of my work will outlive me. I will be all over the place. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm talking to the people who don't want it to be. There's nothing you can do about it. You can get rid of me right now, but hey, I live on through my dolls. So ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying? It's a bitch for you. You can kill me, but I live in my dolls. Okay? So anyway, that's how you can reach me. Reach me also on Facebook. Like I said, y'all go in the channel. Click on the Facebook icon. See what you can do. See if you can reach me on Twitter. Do your best to get to me, because what they're doing is trying to block me any way they can. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them, because me and my coven, the coven is very powerful. And they know what they doing. I got some powerful witches on there, okay? But they don't realize that I'm gonna find an alternative way. We don't have to have Facebook. We can let Facebook go and to go to an alternative media. Okay, we still got Twitter, and I'm gonna get ready to get me a website where we can comment and do what we gotta do. Okay, and it's some wonderful places popping up that are very promising and everything. Instagram, that's another great place, but it's kind of hard to navigate in there in Instagram. But anyway, visit me anyway. I'm Spirit Tree on Instagram, not Spirit Tree 41, but Spirit Tree, because someone else has 41. Gosh, I didn't know I was that popular. People are using the name. Okay, remember I was telling y'all about that Facebook profile? I thought that was a trip. My computer's about to die. Okay, so how are we gonna take this energy? Let me cover up, y'all. I love my little throw, y'all. This right here is a magical quilt. So I want to kind of talk to y'all also in some other videos how to make sex quilts, magical quilts, healing quilts, and all of those different things. How you can make them for people. Like this one is packed with herbs and stuff. So it helps me to travel. See, y'all didn't know that. Little pockets stuffed with herbs. The herbs that help you to travel. Like belladonna. Yeah. Red cap. So these are quilts. You can have what you call I don't forget they got a name for these quilts, and you can do the pillows too, and stuff pillows with herbs and stuff. To help you to be able to astral project. I have a lot of little secrets around here, and when I find the right witch, okay, I'm gonna teach her just about everything I know. Are y'all ready for something like that? Okay, so I just gotta see who it's gonna be. I don't know, it might be some years from now. Okay. Anyway. So anyway, like I was telling you in the beginning, sometimes you get really drained, you're doing your spiritual work, and it takes a lot out of you, especially when you're doing candle magic, because, I specialize in doing a lot of candle magic. When I work my magic, that's what I'm doing, and I work with different colors and stuff to manifest things that I want. That's some powerful magic, color magic and candle magic, because what I do, you come to me with a problem. If I'm telling you to burn a yellow candle, I'm burning a yellow candle. And we start that candle at the same exact time. And we let it burn to the same amount of time with each other. And that's how we manifest. Okay? Gave y'all another little secret. I have my doll handy when I'm doing my work. See her? You just ain't gonna find this doll no anywhere. Look at her. You're not gonna find her anywhere. Let me put her back. I just don't want my boobs to fly out, y'all. So I got to cover this. Okay, I had to cover that up. So, and I do my work with my dolls. Yes, I talk to them. Okay. Yes, I pray to them. Okay. Yes, Pastor, I do just what you do. Talking about some no idol worshiping. The reason why they say that because they know it works. Y'all better wake up. You know what I'm saying? I got money dolls that I rub. Do y'all know I've had people to come from other cities, other states to come and rub that money doll? It's true. So quite a few people have been here, the brave ones, to do it. Because you got to be brave here to come here to my house. Okay? Because it's very haunted. I've had one guy to come here. He said it was like I was on hallowed ground when I came to your house, Mom. Because I always keep plenty of graveyard dirt around it. Okay? Yes, I am the frightening, wicked witch. I have people say, Mama, when I watch your videos, I get so scared. I just can't watch your videos unless somebody in the house. Because what you're doing is witnessing what they won't allow you to see. They won't allow you to see this. They don't want you to be able to get your hand on the real deal. Because guess what? If you get your hand on the real deal, it's over for them. You know, too many people get to practicing witchcraft. I mean, it will overthrow the government. So let me go ahead and tell you this right here. So what I do when I need energy, okay? You have sex with somebody, okay? That's got a lot of energy. And it's just plain and simple. What you do is that, and it can work kind of funny because if that other person is going to come, CUM, what you need to do, if both of y'all coming and y'all both want to share energy, you come at the same time and you make this really loud, explosive noise. Okay? But if you need energy, women, what you do is you come before he comes. It's simple as that. You come before that man can come and you just leave him hanging. You just don't allow him to come. And that's the way to pass your frustrations to him. Don't take his calm in. Allow him to hold on to that calm. And you walk away. Just as simple as that. Do not allow him to put his calm in you. Because what's inside of that calm is a lot of stress, frustration, some bad stuff is in there. If you got a person that's really stressed out and you could tell that they got a lot of tension on them and everything, you don't want to take that calm in. I mean, you can't even jack off and let that calm out because you're going to take in that tension. So you rob him by going ahead and coming and making the loudest noise you possibly can and get him off of you, honey. And let him walk away with his tensions and yours too. And then you walk away revitalized, relaxed, and you feel real good and wonderful and everything. That's the way you rob someone's energy during sexual intercourse. And you take a whole lot of other things from them too. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. I just don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to just leave it right here and I'll be back.